Bonjour, Andre. This is Brian Ryo with the final deliverable for game 377. The very first thing that I wanted to demonstrate for this is the final game demo. So I have two scenes: the start scene, which is basically the title card and song and music, and then the user-derived scene, which would be whatever the user's game functionality would essentially be. It's very simple, very basic. This is what the user will be greeted to. As you can hear in the background, you have a default song playing, looping, but you also have the start title card. If I press enter, there's a small blurb of text that basically gives background context to what is going on for the player, and by pressing enter one more time, you enter the actual game. As you can see in the bottom corner over here, we've entered the default screen. Through factories, we've created new toy soldiers that will shoot the player down. They can be killed, and as you can see, recycled on screen, there's one. If I end up taking a large number of shots, I end up dying and the game restarts. So here you can see players coming in and out. One additional thing that can be done is I can enter the tank to also attack these enemies. The problem is that the bullets are extremely slow, as you can see, and it is very difficult to shoot them down. So it's a bit of a trade-off in terms of gameplay, but by pressing 2, I can exit my tank and I can shoot about. The thing about the tank is that the tank has more health than the player, but if either one of the two end up dying, you enter this screen one last time. The very important thing to mention is right here at the very end, we have deleted all the objects on the screen. I didn't differentiate the two, but the ones that are here is basically the toy soldiers or the enemies. I've implemented the same factory among everything else, but I only used the factory right here with the toy soldiers because I didn't want to flood up this box. But I'll go into detail on how I do that up next. Once again, the user can just enter the game one more time, but I'll go into further detail on that later. The demo game basically covers alarmables by shooting a triple shot bullet. We have sprites on the screen that have a little flavor to them by doing this cool little spin. We have our ABBs for pruning our collidables. I'll move into the tank so you can see it very quickly, but I'll demonstrate it a lot better in detail later on. But we covered alarmables, updatables for movement. Alarmables are also for their actions and their gunshots. Illustrating sound being played, as you can hear in the background for the tank, when a bullet's shot, when it moves, when the enemies shoot. Exiting the tank one more time. But that in general covers the demo game. The terrain is here too. I don't have the player following the terrain because it just leads to a lot of trouble having them aim to shoot me and having my cursor fire and aim at them. So just to make things simple, I left everyone on the same plane so that way collisions could just easily happen for this demonstration. But other than that, that is my demo game, and I'll go into the code in the following videos.